Australia is a land of extremes. It's a place where scorching deserts meet lush rainforests, a land of diverse beauty, but this beauty is under threat. Australia is no stranger to wildfires, but the scale and intensity of recent fires are unprecedented. In January 2025, bushfires in Victoria alone scorched over 65,000 hectares in a single day. Images of charred landscapes and fleeing wildlife have become all too familiar. These fires are a stark reminder of the growing threat of climate change. These fires are not isolated incidents, they are part of a larger, more alarming trend. Climate change is increasing the frequency and intensity of extreme weather events, including heat waves and droughts. These conditions create the perfect tinderbox for wildfires, turning once vibrant ecosystems into infernos. The human toll is also immense. Homes are lost, communities displaced, and lives are forever changed. The economic cost is staggering, with agriculture, tourism, and infrastructure bearing the brunt of the damage. The psychological impact on survivors is profound, leaving invisible scars that can take years to heal. The link between climate change and wildfires is undeniable. As global temperatures rise, Australia is experiencing hotter and drier conditions. Heat waves are becoming more frequent and intense, evaporating moisture from the land and vegetation. This creates a tinder-dry environment where fires can ignite easily and spread rapidly. Drought, another consequence of climate change, exacerbates the problem. Prolonged periods of low rainfall further dry out the landscape, making it even more susceptible to fire. The lack of moisture stresses vegetation, turning it into highly flammable fuel. Human activities also play a role in this crisis. Land clearing for agriculture and development can disrupt natural fire regimes and create conditions that encourage larger, more intense fires. Accidental ignitions from power lines, machinery, and even discarded cigarettes can also spark devastating blazes. The ecological impact of these megafires is profound. Entire ecosystems are being decimated, with some plant and animal species facing extinction. The loss of habitat is driving wildlife from their homes, pushing them closer to the brink. Iconic species like koalas, kangaroos, and cockatoos are struggling to survive in the face of shrinking habitats and dwindling resources. The fires also release massive amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, further contributing to climate change. This creates a vicious cycle where climate change fuels wildfires, and wildfires in turn accelerate climate change. The smoke and ash from the fires can travel vast distances, impacting air quality and human health far beyond the immediate fire zone. The social and economic impacts are equally devastating. Communities are torn apart as people are forced to evacuate their homes, often with little more than the clothes on their backs. The loss of property, livelihoods, and community identity can have long-lasting consequences. In the face of this crisis, we cannot afford to be passive observers. The time for action is now. We must address the root cause of these catastrophic fires: climate change. We need bold and decisive action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and transition to a more sustainable future. This requires a global effort, with governments, businesses, and individuals all playing their part. We must also invest in better fire management strategies, including prescribed burns, early warning systems, and community education programs. These measures can help reduce the risk of catastrophic fires and protect lives, property, and the environment. From the ashes of these fires, a new hope must emerge. A hope that we can learn from the past, adapt to the present, and build a more resilient future. A future where the beauty and diversity of Australia's natural heritage are preserved for generations to come.